Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm about to dive right into this episode, period, because I have been waiting all week for this. I've been so excited to see Setsu's background. And first, I just want to say I absolutely love how Setsu and Toa go by the village, and it's like story time. It's story time basically, and I love the idea of that. I love how they did that. So good. Anyways, so when Setsuna starts telling the story, first I was wondering, of all days, why is she talking so much? Maybe that's just the writing, of course, of it. But y'all, I'm just gonna bounce around because it's just like wow, and I'm gonna watch it again. Seeing Shiori and her transformation into a human form and how they showed it was beautiful. And because I was wondering what happened to her mother. Obviously, in the preview, it's not going to say what happened. So, when she said that she passed due to an illness, it was like, okay, that makes sense. Otherwise, she would likely be there. So, that was good. I feel that they mentioned that and brought that up because she was in Inuyasha. Like, that's just something you can't leave out. Like, you have to explain something about what happened to her. So, I think that was very good. And, when it showed her after the forest fire just sitting there when An-un and Jaka came to get her, that was good to see. I was wondering who raised her. I was still thinking that it was Yashahime, but it wasn't. But he still sent for her and took her somewhere safe, which is also good to know. Like, oh my god. And I normally play like Inuyasha songs. This morning, I'm playing Yashahime songs because this wasn't a filler. Love it. And I also knew that they were going to show in this episode that Moroku applied the seal. Just with the fact that it showed him in the preview, I knew that had a connection to it because she was transformed in the preview full demon. So I knew with him being shown and her being shown in that way, that's when he applied the seal. I love how they showed that as well. That was perfecto. And then people were talking about like Shiori's eyes and why were they different? Why were her eyes different? And watching it, we were like, okay, maybe the writing or the writers did that. But it was simply because she was being transformed into a human because of the moon. That was interesting. So it's like, watching it like versus the preview and then waiting to see, you're just like theorizing and wondering in your head, and then watching it's like, oh, okay, this fits with this fits with that. Loved it. Like, I loved every ounce of it. I don't think there was one bad thing except the ending and how it ended. Like, I wanted it to keep going. But I love how they broke down Setsuna's story. Like, I feel like they went into detail as far as her, from the forest and after being burnt down, and then her being taken to Shiori's village, and then from there, she sent her to Kaede's village because a letter came in saying that she needed to go where she was born, just obviously from Yashahime, like, hey, it's time to go. And then her going right back to Shiori's village shortly after, like, just the breakdown of everything was just so perfect. Her going back, and then I thought it was, well, I guess it is a moth demon, and then also showing how she was resistant to the poison mist. I like that too. It's just little things that you get to pick up and notice from previous episodes. Let me fix this. Let me go to my Inuyasha. This will work. So yeah, when she went back and she had to fight, he, I guess it was like spiderweb of some sort, which Inuyasha was in at one point in the show, and he was, and Moroku had him in a barrier trying to protect him, and he just transformed, protecting, because he was in that mode of having to protect his life, because, you know, if his life is being threatened, he's going to transform, and that's what happened to Setsuna. And so seeing that and how they kind of combined that in a sense, I like that as well. Seeing her like that was like, whoa, like, who is this? It kind of, honestly, it reminded me of Mahora when she went to that rage, even though it was for a shorter time period, of course, but seeing her slash and go crazy like that and die, just going crazy, I seen Mahora at that moment. I didn't like how she hit Shiori though. I guess that's just letting us know how she really cannot control herself. And then that's where the seal comes in and is applied through Moroku, which I thought was very, very cool. Like, everything was just so dope to me. I loved it. And then I love when Toa was like getting up close to her, like, why are you so talkative? And she was like, well, she already said, if there's ever any children that need to come to the village, send them here. And then Toa's like, I'm not a child. And I'm in my head like, you're 14, so you are a child, but I get what you're saying. And then Setsuna actually laughed. Like, that was so cute. Like, I don't think I've ever seen her laugh until this episode. So I think her being able to like talk about it and, you know, express and, you know, tell her story, I think that was good for her to do. Like, she needs to do and continue to do stuff like that. What else am I missing? I'm pretty sure it's something. The preview is Riku gonna of next week. Is he trying to kiss Toa, or am I tripping? And then also, somebody pointed out to me, I'm not gonna say who. He might get mad if I don't. But anyways, when Riku said that the pearls were created after Toga died, aka Toa and Setsuna's grandfather, Zero's tears. Why? Because Zero cried after Toga died because I think, we think allegedly, she was the first woman that he was with. And then after that, he got with, Shishomaru's mother. And then from there, he got with Izayoi. And so maybe that's why she's bitter, and maybe that's why she was embarrassed. But it would, like, it's kind of confusing, but it would make sense for her to be embarrassed or humiliated if she got left for a mortal. So, we'll obviously find out later, but I think that those are Zero's tears. And even Shishomaru said when he snatched the pearls for his daughters, that these are Zero's tears. So, yeah, we gonna find out. And I must add, Setsuna was so cute. I mean, she's cute now, but she was so cute when she was little, and her little soft voice, it was just so cute. Like, I'm ready to watch it again just because it was good. I've been waiting for it. But I just had this thought, how come they didn't show Moana? Maybe it's because it's like a sister moment, bond moment. You know, I can understand that. And then seeing them right off Kilala, I'm sleepy, it's early. Right on Kilala, and then Shiori is like, thank you, Setsuna, because at the end she saved them again. I think that was very monumental. And of course, seeing Kilala with Setsuna, it's so cute. Like, I love that Kilala's still around with her stroking her. And like I said in my previous video, that if you stroke a cat, it calms you, it soothes you, and it relaxes you. And it always shows Setsuna stroking Kilala. I don't know if y'all noticed, but hopefully I'm not leaving out anything because I'm like overly excited and it's early and I haven't even been to sleep yet. So yeah, I think that pretty much sums up everything as far as what I wanted to express. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything because that's gonna piss me off if I upload this and then I forget to ask them. I'll be like, God damn it. Excuse my language, but you know what I mean. This is delicious. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe. If I left out anything, let me know. If I need any constructive criticism, let me know. Just let me know in the comments what you think, your thoughts, your opinions. And yeah, if I'm saying too many, if I'm saying too many let me know that as well, please. I really pray that I'm not leaving out anything because it's gonna bother the fuck out of me if I am. Just give me like 6 seconds. Oh, I knew it. When the letter came in and it said cut the water, that was super dope. Her, you know, training and learning the techniques and stuff like that, that was dope. Like that was cool as fuck. Like, oh my god, I'm such a super mega nerd fan. It is what it is. Anyways, I'm about to go to sleep. I'm about to wash my face, go to sleep. To this episode, watch it again, and yeah, and edit. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I love you guys. I appreciate all the support. It means a lot. I'm officially 1 month in, and I'm this close to, you know, getting taken to the next level and taken seriously, because you have to get that certain mark to be taken seriously, and we are almost there. So please tune in, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. It means the world. And yeah, like I said, this is a journey that we are on together, and like I said before, we are going to reflect a year from now, and we're gonna be like, dang, okay, good job. Anyways, love you guys. Peace. So I legit would not be me, because I do this every fucking time. When Jockin said survive, live, and survive, I was like, oh my god, he meant that shit. A rite of courage and cowardice. They meant that shit, and so she did. I just wanted to add it in there. Bye guys.
Look at the baby.